Hello everyone, Redstone Chester here, and today we're going to be looking at a mod that I looked at a while ago. It's going to ring a bell here. It's Revolution, obviously, so you know it's one of the 3 mods I boot up with Revolution. Also, if you've seen this mod before, you know that English thing is a joke. Also, Revolution can be navigated with the GameCube controller. English selected, huh? Yeah, it gives us English screens. Does this look English to you people? Today we're going to be seeing how messed up are the speeds in this game. Yeah, we'll play some. So the maybe should go 82 kilometers an hour. We are going 85 at max speed, it looks like. Okay, so they buffed the mini beast a little bit. They buffed it. Basically, some of these vehicles I have a feeling are going to be buffed, some of them nerfed. We're going to have to see. All depends on that sweet, sweet speed value. I have a feeling a lot of the inside your vehicles are going to get nerfed. Just putting it out there. If they're buffing a car already, I've got a feeling they're nerfing some of the inside drifting bikes. I feel like they're trying to balance the game, because look at this. Mini beasts don't go no 85. It goes 82 with the me normally, and 83 with Baby Luigi and Baby Daisy. Because, you know, they have the high speed bumps. But this is just insane. I miss these Double Dash visuals, though. If I find out what file changes those, I would happily put that in my CGP My Stuff folder. I think it's the Common SES folder, if I had to guess. It's probably... What? Who's beating me? Excuse me? Come on! This vehicle was buffed! I should be killing you all! Like, come on! The mini beast is going 3 kilometers an hour faster than it normally does. That's, pretty broken. Defeat. Hooray. Oh, it was Dry Bowser. That's... quit, right? That doesn't seem how nerfed they made it. Magic Cruiser on Sherbertland because, we can. Now, this is funny, but because the off-road stat is completely independent of the speed stat in this game, if they nerf this thing's speed enough, I'll be going faster on slightly off-road than on regular road. Did they nerf the Magic Cruiser? They did! It only goes 79. They nerfed it. Normally goes 80. The question is, did they adjust the off-road stat? Because if they didn't, this thing should be going 79 off-road. This isn't off-road. Which means if I put Toadette on this thing, yeah, let me get... Is off-road effective like be. So they actually nerfed the Magic Cruiser a little bit here by not only nerfing its speed, but I always thought I've heard somewhere that off-road wasn't based on speed, and now it looks like it is. Or they just nerfed the speed and off-road stats of this thing. Because that'd be sad. Like, no, you can't just go nerfing some of the inside drift vehicles, especially some of the lightweight ones. Like, they nerfed the Quacker speed, it's good games from there. The Quacker's the slowest inside drifting bike. If you nerf that thing's speed, it becomes basically irrelevant. It's already, like, E tier, I believe, on a tier list I've seen somewhere for online play vehicles. It's worse than the Mini Beast in competitive, for crying out loud. Oh, and 200cc on the other hand. I mean, hey, if there's any good news, that CGP 200cc thing, turns out most of the world records for karts are being done with the Mini Beast, so, hey. Most of the time, they're done with the Wild Wing, so I'm guessing that's because of its better drifting capabilities. And I'm about to... Dang it, he really bumped me. I would have just lapped him. He said the spear, what's wrong with him? You know what he's doing? These Spanish names. Also, the fact that all their heads are facing the opposite way of mine, just... It's weird. So, one more test, real quick, before I want to see. Did they buff the baby booster? I don't know. Maybe they'll edit that stuff. Where's Wario Coliseum? We're gonna play Wario Coliseum. Did they buff the baby booster? We're gonna find out right now. Holy moly, they buffed it! They buffed it to oblivion! Look at this thing's speed! Holy moly, they give this thing spear speed! Actually, faster than spear speed! Look at this insanity! Baby Booster is going 87 km/h! What? What? No! The second slowest vehicle in the game just got buffed by 11 km/h in speed! This thing actually might be viable now. Like, jeez! If this was regular Mario Kart Wii, this thing would be viable! I mean, this thing might be as good as the spear, maybe! Like, it's got beast acceleration, like, all the stats were good, it's just weight was lacking a little bit, and the speed was horrendous! Give it this one buff, and it's one of the most overpowered vehicles in the game! This thing's faster than a Mini Beast. And besides some worse drifting stats, you know, this thing is actually perfectly viable now. They buffed the baby booster. They buffed the worst vehicle in the game to make it possibly one of the best vehicles in the game. I mean, that's... And this thing... Wait. Hold on, I just noticed something. I am losing some speed when I use my handling stat, though. I guess handling is... I think handling is, like, set at, like, a certain speed that'll lower you to. And I think normally the baby boosters is high enough to keep speed consistent even when you're turning without drifting. But here, that's a slight nerf to the baby booster, I'd say. Its handling now causes it to lose a little speed, but the speed gain makes this thing more than somewhat viable. This thing is totally viable now. Like, it handles like a boss because its handling stats like 64 and I've got a fib, and there's a red shell. It doesn't matter because one... Oh! Bam, pow dodge! Look at this acceleration though! Look at this! I'm back to top speed in like half a second! This is overpowered! This is overpowered! just went from worst to best with one stat change. This thing has, what, a 70 speed stat now or something, must be? And before you say it's just a slight speed mod in this game, judging by the fact that they nerfed vehicles at speed means they're deliberately messing with the stats here. Like, they nerfed the Magic Cruiser a little bit. What's gonna be funny is to see how bad, I think they nerfed the Bullet Bike by 1 kmh too. If I remember correctly. I think I used the Bullet Bike a little bit. A boost mode, you can tell these nerfs existed, but jeez, that vehicle's viable now. That vehicle is viable. Alright, let's see if they buffed the Blue Falcon. I'm kind of scared to see how fast the Blue Falcon goes. Can we go back to the Luigi circuit? Because, in footage, I may have deleted. I think I might have kept it. But if I didn't delete it, you might see it. I tried out every vehicle in Mario Kart Wii I got through the carts. Blue Falcon on my Blue Falcon effort on. How fast is this thing? 86? Jeez, just 86, that's it? Jeez, they didn't really buff this thing at all. I think it normally goes 84. I buffed it the same as the Mini Beast. Dang! The Baby Booster is faster than the Blue Falcon. Never in any day of my life did I expect that. But now the real question is, how the heck fast is the Jet Center? Surely they buffed that in speed too, right? Even though, let's face it, that thing doesn't need a speed buff. It needs, like, anything else buff. Like, how about a little drift buff, or mini turbo buff, or, I think, like, drift and mini turbo stats, if it had, like, a better drift stat, it'd be a very good vehicle. But I find it sad. Okay. I'm playing Double Dash the way it was intended. GameCube controller. Whereas the first time I was playing, I don't think I was using a GameCube controller. Alright. Time to see how fast the Jet Setter is. I'm using Funky Kong because this will show me the absolute maximum speed this thing can go. I want to see, did they buff the Jet Setter? Because if they didn't, it's going to be sad to see this thing go the same speed as the Baby Booster. It won't have any advantage at all. Yeah, they buffed it a little bit. It's 88. It's going 88 now. Woo! You got a bomb! Watch out! Next person takes his. Alright, so they buffed this thing. But now comes the real question right here. What did he do to the Flame Runner? AKA the toppest of top tier vehicles in the game. Trust me, they had to have nerfed this. Yeah, you see those stats? I guarantee you that speed stat is not what it looks like it is. This thing is gonna be nerfed. Are you kidding me? How much did they nerf this thing by? You can't be serious. They only nerfed this thing by 2 kmh? That's it? 2? They should have nerfed this thing way heavier for being so overpowered. Is this flavor on a texture different? But my question is, did they nerf or did they buff the Quacker? That's my question. Because it only goes like 78, 79-ish, I think. Its speed stat is low. Seems about right for it, considering the fact the Magic Cruiser has like 43 speed, and it has 32, and Magic Cruiser goes 80 normally. Probably very low 78. Did they nerf this thing? I think they might have nerfed it a little bit here. I can't believe they nerfed the Quacker. Look, I'm losing the Baby Daisy in the Baby Booster because they buffed the Baby Booster. Unacceptable. How they nerf the Duck, but they buffed the Baby Car. That's sad right there. But the real question for me is simple. Did they buff the Cheap Charger at all? Because I'm gonna see what lightning carts are buffed. Like, jeez. I'm guessing they buff the cars and outside drifting bikes. I bet if I go with the Bit Bike, it won't be going 76. Will they buff the outside drift bikes? They better have. Did they nerf it? Did they nerf the Bit Bike? I think they did. I think they nerfed the Bit Bike. Why would they? Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh, did they give all the bikes inside drift? Because last I checked, that's not how a Bit Bike drifts, and that's also that's Daisy Mock Bike. He's another. The Bit Bike's famous for having a world record on Roller Volcano Glitch because of its high handling stats. So, even though it may seem like a bad vehicle in the first place, there's actually like two oddity vehicles that have world records on tracks. Because there's two vehicles that you wouldn't expect to have world records, but do. Actually, three, now that I think about it. For example, the Flame Flyer, a kart, has the world record on Rainbow Road. The Magic Cruiser has the world record on Sherwoodland. Not Shy Guy Beach, though. Actually, it goes to the Spear, I guess. Also, my Mini Turbo Spark there was glitched out. I didn't see this thing had a common SDS file. I'm not sure if that's where the stat mods go. Alright, but the last question remains though. If all the vehicles have inside, if all the bikes have inside drift, then what? Like, this thing's just broken. This thing's just broken now. This thing's just broken. But here's my biggest question. Have they given it? The question is here, though. Is the Baby Booster good for Rainbow Road? this is gonna be 3 laps or 2 laps? This is gonna be 3 laps. This rainbow light is insanely long. Look at this overpoweredness, though. The question is, though, are these actual speed mods, or are they just for show? Actually, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna test that, put that to the test. Alright, let's get a second controller here. Up in here. Okay, never mind. It crashes the thing. Nice! So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. I wonder if they've updated this mod, actually. I'll have to check it and see. Goodbye, everyone.